to another informative session with CDA. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and we hope to deliver the latest amendments in the UAE VAT law. Scroll down to the description box below to see the previous video of the series. So Ms. Sara, how may I help you today?
Hi, I have recently opened my business in Dubai, and it will be that of an individual establishment. How is individual establishment different from legal statuses in light of the UAE VAT law?
An individual or sole establishment is a natural person who can own 100% of the establishment, meaning you can own several business operations after registering separately for each establishment. A sole establishment does not have a legal personality independent of its owner and is considered to be the same person.
What does the VAT law have to say about this kind of sole establishment?
According to the FTA under VAT P026, it is clarified that even though you are owning several sole establishments, you may only apply for one tax registration for all your separate establishments, and FTA does not require separate VAT registrations for such establishments. It is important to note that for VAT purposes, a one-person company LLC or other similar entities are not considered sole establishments and are seen as a distinct and separate legal person from their owner unless the relevant applicable legislation states otherwise.
What are the obligations I should fulfill for VAT registration of sole establishment?
Under the VAT P026 law, you can only obtain one TRN number and should include all your sole businesses under one VAT. Nevertheless, if a person has more than one sole establishment and desires to register under the identity of the establishment rather than the individual, they can file the appropriate application to the FTA. It is important to note that the taxable supplies by you as well as your sole establishments must be considered collectively in order to determine the VAT registration obligations.
What if I have some VAT registrations made in the past for my different businesses?
Then the law states for any VAT registrations received in the past, no action is required to amend the VAT registrations until specifically any direction by the FTA is given. For all future VAT registration applications, the applicants must confirm the position stated in this public clarification.
What happens if I have deregistered any of my business taxable supplies for VAT processes?
If the registered person disregarded any of his sole establishments or his own taxable supplies for VAT purposes, for instance, on the grounds that they did not meet the VAT registration threshold on a stand-alone basis, you will be obligated to notify the FTA of any undeclared output tax by submitting a voluntary disclosure. When you or your sole establishments fail to register for VAT, despite the fact that the total value of the supplies have exceeded the threshold of AED 375,000 dirhams, you must notify the FTA and take corrective actions to account for the unpaid VAT.
Thank you for such valuable information and clarification.
That's all for this video, and stay tuned to know more on the VAT applicability on bad debts relief in the next video. Until then, please leave your comments and don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you.